tell, it is early in the morning. I don't do early, but we are heading to do something that I don't usually do, which is hopping on a bus tour. I don't usually like taking tours. I like taking my own time and wandering around my own pace. But today we're heading over a couple hundred kilometers north of Bucharest. So yeah, this was the only reasonable way to achieve that. But it should be interesting. We're going to see some place that's pretty spectacular, another place that's pretty quaint, and a place that's supposedly actually not that impressive, but it is cloaked in a pretty interesting story. So kind of looking forward to today, but we'll see how things go. I am not awake. Yeah, I guess let's get going. Well, we're here at our first stop of the day. We're in the heart of the Carpathian Mountains. The place we're at was built as a summer home for King Carol. It was constructed between 1873 and 1914. Took about 40 years to complete. Has over 160 rooms, each one of them unique so that they would appeal to anybody that ever visited. Was seized by the communists and closed from 1975 to 1990. Then it was reopened after the revolution in 1989 as a museum. It has 4,000 pieces of armory, it has over 2,000 paintings, and numerous stained glass windows. I'm really excited to go check this out in this beautiful, beautiful setting. This is Palace Castle. Well, that was Palace Castle. Wholly insane in there. It's really busy. It's very hard to get shots, but I'm trying to do my best. But I think we're heading out. We're on a bit of a timetable today to try and get everywhere and get back to Bucharest. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the castle. I really did. Let's get going. Well, we're here at our next stop, which is Brasov City. I'd like to tell you some stuff about this place, but I know nothing. Didn't even know we were going to be stopping here, to be honest. But we're here. We've been given an hour to go wander around and check the place out. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to go do. So an hour, really not long enough amount of time to explore this place. It's incredible. I've been told that it's called Little Vienna, and I haven't been to Vienna, but I've seen a lot of pictures, and I could understand why. But now I gotta rush off to our meeting spot and head off to our last destination. So yeah, it's kind of a shame. I wish I could spend more time here, but yeah, I'll get to that at the end of the video. Welcome back. We've made it to our last stop of the day. In 1897, a fictitious book was written by an author named Bram Stoker, and it was the story of Dracula. Now, this, where we are now, Bran Castle, is the very real castle featured in the story. Dracula was actually the nickname for Vlad the Impaler. He, in fact, signed diplomatic papers in the 1470s using that very name. In modern Romanian, the term Dracul means the devil, which only added to the stories and, of course, to Vlad's reputation. Funny thing is Bran Castle isn't actually mentioned in the book. And in fact, most historians don't even believe that Vlad ever really stepped foot in this castle. What they do believe is that it's primarily made up from tourism and Hollywood hype. But regardless, it's known for Dracula. We're in Transylvania. Let's go check this place out. Well, that was Bran Castle. Yeah, definitely not as ornate or as spectacular as the other castle, but yeah, the story's great. You still gotta love it. And if you're coming to Romania, you gotta go to Transylvania and check out Dracula's castle, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it. We're gonna drive back into Bucharest now. It's gonna be probably about 2.5 hours drive. But so I guess I'm gonna probably leave it here, and or you know what? No, I'll do another little catch up as soon as we get back into town. Well, we've made it back to Bucharest safe and sound. Definitely an interesting day out. Reiterated to me why I'm not a big fan of tour groups or organized tours. I get it. You know, the crux of those is that you are set on a timetable and a schedule. But for me, I like to take my time. And if I want to spend more time in one place, I can. And if I want to cut another place short, I can. Which you just don't have that luxury with a tour group. I also got in trouble quite often. Every time I would sort of step away from the group to try and record like an intro or an outro to where we were, I would get in trouble for not staying with the group or for wandering off. So that was kind of an ongoing issue throughout the day, but you know, kind of expected most of that. As far as where we went, Palace Castle, absolutely stunning. Well worth checking out if you get a chance. It is, yeah, inside and out, it is stunning. Really, really beautiful. Brasov, the little town we went to, or I should say city, again, we were only there for an hour, which made it really difficult, but what I did see, it was really beautiful, and I could have easily spent a few more hours there, if not a whole day, to be honest. Bran Castle, Dracula's castle, I hate to say this, but it's kind of a disappointment. The setting is really beautiful up in the mountains and the valley, but the castle itself is, you know, on the inside is really kind of not much happening in there, especially compared to Palace. I mean, it's not even close. But it's one of those places that you've kind of got to go check out and sort of tick off that bucket list if you're going to be in Romania and up in Transylvania. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's a long day, I will say you that. I think all said and done, it was about 12 and a half hours we were out. So yeah, definitely a long day. But yeah, if you get the chance, if you're here, I think it's worth it to go to book a tour and head up there and see it. I think you'll enjoy it. Yep, that's going to be it for us here in Bucharest. And the next video is going to be another travel day video as we head on to a new destination in a new city. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will be continuing to make more and more videos. So yeah, take care everybody, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.